What's up? What's up? You know what's going on, man. It's Bezo803 on that social media. I got my co-host with me right now.
Being Mikey $, Mikey, man. Heavy hitter in the building.
June 2nd in the building.
What's good? Yes, sir.
Legendary. We got heavy hitters here today,
you know
man.
what time it is.
Big Motion. What's up, brother?
Ain't shit, man. I'm just chilling, man. We're here just kind of vibing.
Yeah.
Everything is everything.
The legendary
Yes, sir.
engineer, artist.
Huh?
How many artists you think you done mixed down over your career, man?
Oh, man.
It's a roundabout. I know you done lost count, but
I don't know.
you know, just throw a number out there.
I put it like this. I
to
done
'em.
recorded over 12,000, maybe 15,000 tracks.
Shit.
Over. Over that many.
That's what I'm talking
Big
about.
Motion.
Yeah, man, got that big motion.
Got heavy hitter here today,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, yeah.
So
Heck yeah.
you know, over 12,000 tracks recorded. You know, any
Let's
song.
say 15.
Might as well say 15.
Let's say
Let's say
15,000.
15 because you underselling it right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
You know, you're a great artist yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, somebody who's a staple in the community.
Yeah.
Any song that you hear that's buzzing, your name, your tag is on that joint.
Yeah.
You know,
Turn me up,
how
John.
did you
me
get?
up.
How did you get to this point? Because a lot of people tried, man.
You know what?
A lot of people mix. A lot of people try to be
A
engineers
lot of
and
people. A lot of people.
shout out to them, but
And let me tell you something.
you're the premier guy
I
right now.
didn't- Look, I remember, I've been here for a while, y'all. I mean, I was Night Mob, you know.
We're going to get to that.
Oh, okay, I'll just say.
We're going to get to that. Pause on that.
Pause on
We're
it.
going to get to that.
I gotta get to
We're
it.
going to get to the Night Mob.
Listen,
We're going to take
I've
it all
been
the way
here
back.
for a while, so let me just take it back just a tad bit.
Yeah.
I was here when Ryan G was here, Volcanic the Don was here, when doggone Don Black was here, when doggone Hoodie Rothstein was here,
Legendary names.
Smack DVD was here. I remember all of this stuff. Deeper Air,
Deeper Air. Woo.
Night Mob, you know.
Yeah.
We grew up around here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Red Bay, Southside, you know. All
We
of
talking
that.
something to talk right now.
Oh, yeah. So me getting into the music and everything like that, I've been doing it. First person to ever buy a beat from me was Hoodie Rothstein.
Big shout Hoodie Rothstein.
Yeah.
Free Hoodie Rothstein.
Yeah, man.
know
Shout
that.
out for real. And
Yeah, man.
he looked out, man, and he was coming through and checking out my beats then, and I was hooked with it, man. And next thing you know, I started recording pretty much all our tracks.
Yeah.
And I remember the first time that I ever charged somebody to record a track, and they was ready to. They was like, "Yo, you gonna charge us?"
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I gotta try to make some money." And it was like, "Dang, so I should be charging you for a verse?" I said, "I ain't really care to really get on no verse. I'm just saying this is what I want to do." They came back later on that day with all they boys. They been ready to jump me,
Huh?
ready to jump me because I was ready to charge them $10
That's
a song.
a crazy story, man. Starting out.
So
And you was charging 10 a song back then.
$10 a song.
Man, that was love.
So you know that opened my eyes and made me realize that I can actually get some money out this.
Yeah.
And then everybody
That's a
kind of
fact.
counted me out, you know.
yeah.
And I just kept growing. I kept going with it. You got to
Yeah.
stick. Just got to stick with it. If you like something,
You got
just
that
go
sound, man.
with it. I appreciate it.
Fact.
I appreciate it.
I mean, you got to be able to catch them highs and lows in the car stereo, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
The engineers got to know that. You got that sound, brother.
You got to know when the bass is it's hitting a little too hard.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta know how to take that out. You gotta know
Yeah.
when things are way too bright. You gotta
Yeah.
take that out. You know,
Yeah.
you know, without giving away everything, but you just
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
know. You gotta know what's actually standing out.
Is that something that you learn over time,
Yes.
or that's something that you just intuition? You just it's a talent. You know,
hear it.
you just know.
you gotta
You
hear
got that
it.
ear.
You gotta hear it.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's something that you listen and you know something isn't right,
Yeah.
and you gotta go and fix that. You
Right.
can't just leave it.
Mm, that's big, man.
So
So let's, like I said, legendary engineer, artist in the building, man. June 2nd. We gotta take it all the way back though for the people that may not know you, or just want to know a little bit more about you, man. So we're gonna take it all the way back because I've been seeing you
Oh, yeah.
and
What
watching
is
you
that?
for a minute.
I'm
That's that backyard distillery, man. That
Oh,
good
my
moonshine, man.
Oh, yeah.
Smooth as shine in the South.
oh, it's smooth, all right.
So
I got hairs growing in my chest right now. Go ahead.
So we originally from, bro?
I'm from Red Bay. Oh, well, actually, I was born in Charleston.
Really?
I was born in Charleston.
Chucktown.
Chucktown.
Okay.
I was there for 2 years of my life.
Yeah.
My sister was also born there,
Okay.
and Then my brother also, he was born in Albuquerque, but my dad was in the military, so we came here.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Then we end up moving to Michigan. I was in Michigan, probably there all the way till I was like 10, 11 years old.
Okay.
Then I moved back here to Sumter.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And
man.
From there, that's when it really kind of
Mhm.
began for me. Now, shout outs to Michigan though, because in Michigan, I was in a predominantly all white town. Like it was probably 97% white. And my family were the Specs. I was the only black person in my class that was black. You know, so
Yeah.
you know that was all through elementary until I came here in 5th grade at Wilder.
Wow.
And
man.
and then so changing back over to that, it was really a struggle kind of because everybody was like, "Oh, you talk proper,
Culture shock.
you dress with Wagner jeans and all this stuff." So
Yeah.
I was picked on a lot, you know, through school. But you know, but I kind of just rocked with it, and
Yeah.
I grew up on Red Bay, and Red Bay
Bay.
is born tough.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah.
You gotta
Oh yeah, man.
have tough skin.
So talk about you know from Charleston to Michigan to moving to Red Bay here in Sumter, South Carolina. What was your childhood like growing up, man? Just an average day. What was you doing before the music and all that?
I had my father, I had my mother,
Mm.
and I grew up with them. And I honor my dad, man. My dad always had my back. He was always. I've been in a bunch of talent shows since elementary.
Mm-hmm.
I was in all the talent shows, and my dad would always say, "All right, sing like this or whatever." Or he would always. He was always there to all of my events. Him and my mama.
Mm-hmm.
They were always there,
Mm.
and everything I did, they was always there. So that was really my main source. I recorded over. My dad had cassette tapes, kind of like how y'all got on the wall all these vinyls.
Mm-hmm.
My dad had cassette tapes, also crates and stuff like that, and he had a whole '90s and '80s mix and '70s. And all you hear is my voice on every single one of them. Like, my dad was so heated with me, I recorded over all his doggone tapes.
Whoa.
Yeah. We had a Christmas video a camcorder that they had for our Christmas or whatever. We was dressed up as Ninja Turtles and all that stuff. And when they was looking for it, they found it and they put it, and all you see was Bone Thugs and Harmony and
you done made your own
Tupac.
mixtape.
I was watching videos, man. I was like,
Yeah.
So my dad was upset with me with
I'm
that.
surprised you still here.
Yeah, it was a struggle.
That's classic, man. That's classic, brother. So you kind of gave a little background on the music, touched it a little bit. So what was like your first, time that you felt like, man, I like something about this music I love, man. Was it a certain song? Was it a certain album? A certain era?
I always loved music, but PJ, he had a beat thing on his computer. It was FL Studios. It was Fruity Loops at the time.
Yeah.
And I was I was looking at it and I said, "Well, what's this?" or whatever. And he just showed me, and I clicked on one button, and it said, "Doom." I said, "That's a what?" I said, "Kick." So I hit the other button, and it. I said, "Oh, that's the snare." So all of a sudden, I was hooked. I went home, I downloaded it, and then never looked back. I was always on that computer with that same program forever.
Right.
Fruity Loops 6 all the way to now. Like it's 20 now. I'm still on that.
Wow, man. and on that first interaction, take us through that journey, man. You lock yourself in a room for a few months. What was that like, man?
Really, my mom and my pops, they ended up getting a divorce. And when they had a divorce or whatever, my dad gone, and then I guess my mama started, hanging around, kind of dating a little bit, and I didn't want nothing to do with any of that. And my brother moved to Chicago with my dad, and then my sister moved to Chicago, and I was stuck here by myself. So all the friends that my brother had or whatever wasn't really friends with me. They were friends with him, So I kind of got stuck in the house for about a year and a half, 2 years, just staying on that computer all the time.
Locked in.
And then when I came out, I finally went over there to my Aunt Lulu house over there, kicking it with my boy Dre. And next thing you know, me and him just clicked. Like it was a whole different tomorrow.
You pivoted right into it,
And it
man.
was like we was Night Mob
Yeah.
strong then. Like we was Night Mob strong.
Yeah,
Me,
man.
Andre, Ghost, Antonio Eubanks. Shout outs to all y'all.
Man,
What's up?
let's talk
remember
about
Dirty.
let's
What's
talk
up, man?
about that's a great story, man. How traumatic time of life,
Yeah.
kind of fuel you to
SK.
have an escape into something that's productive.
Yeah.
So that's great, man. So let's talk about when you meet Dre and his Night Mob time, because for a lot of people that don't know, man, we're in something to South Carolina, and we kind of advanced now.
Yeah.
But back then, it wasn't as advanced.
No,
so,
we wasn't. And,
but you guys had a CD,
yeah,
a real CD,
a real CD.
wrapped up in the plastic,
With the
barcoded,
barcode and everything.
and this was back then.
Yeah.
So talk about how do you guys form first, and then we get to just what was behind that, because everybody wasn't coming like that.
Dre did that. I don't even know how he did that.
Because I was like, whoa, these guys.
Dre, we got so frustrated because we was doing all of that and we was getting nowhere. And he was like, man, I'm just tired of this. And that's when the group started to kind of shake.
Yeah.
We was with J Cash from Voices Music Group / Def Jam. And we was dealing with some people like Metro and 803. They was Kinfolk. And we was out there. We did shows for Crime Mob.
I remember that.
We
man.
did a lot of
Y'all
shit.
was really that's what I'm saying. Y'all was like really doing it.
We was. And but for some reason we couldn't get it. We started arguing within the group, and he got so frustrated, and he was like, well, "I'm gonna just do my own thing and this and that."
Bobby
And then
Brown.
We was just
Goddamn
no,
Bobby.
that ain't Bobby. That's that's Flash.
Yeah.
It's lonely at the
Oh,
top.
shit.
Yeah.
I say Flash.
But we can't take away that the fact
yeah,
that, like, I remember those times, man. I'm a music head, and I love my city. I love my community, South Carolina, period. I know the history,
yeah,
and I pay attention. And I had the CD in my hand, and I said, these guys got an official CD, because I was rapping back then,
yeah,
and I had the print on my joint.
yeah,
Just to-
yeah.
It looked okay, but this is
This
wrapped
this
up with
wrapped
the
up with
barcode,
plastic.
and I take it out. They got their picture on the CD too.
Yeah.
I'm like, how they do that? That was big, and y'all was
big.
and y'all was going around doing shows,
Yeah,
and
me and Andre.
Yeah, man.
We opened
Big
up.
shout
for,
to Night Mob,
Gucci
man.
Man.
yeah, big shout Night Mob,
Mob,
man.
man. Night
No
Mob.
matter what happened with that, man, that's something to be celebrated.
Man, that's my brothers.
Yeah, man,
That's my brothers.
that's something to be talked about and stamped, because the reason why we started this show is to bring on people from South Carolina.
Yeah.
Anybody's welcome, but definitely South Carolina, definitely our city,
Sure.
to tell the story of South Carolina. Everybody
definitely.
if you buzzing right now, that's cool, but this thing been going on.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
guys like you paved the way. Night Mob paved the way, showing people how to do it.
Yeah, most
people
definitely.
seeing that. I know I wasn't the only person that saw that. Like,
And
how they do that?
And I think, the more I progressed and the more I started dealing with other people,
Yeah.
they really started to see what I bring to the table as an artist and as just an engineer. And I
Yeah.
love the fact that I'm an engineer. And I've seen so many good people and rough around the edges people that I was able to talk with and try to like mold them in a sense. I mean, I've seen some of these guys that was young, and I'm not even old yet, but I've seen some of these guys when they was just 13 and 12, and now they 19, 20. It's like, it's crazy because they grown now.
Yeah.
Get some people coming.
It's hard, man.
And,
And you've been a part of these artists' lives, man. You the sound, man.
Yeah, I'm doing it, man.
You the sound right now, man. And as far as just cultivating yourself as a artist, man, we can't just, we know you're a great engineer. That's what you're doing now. But I want to talk about the artist part, man, because you was, even after Night Mob ended, you still was putting out great quality music, working with a lot of the buzzing local indie artists, man. And I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite songs y'all did, but even then y'all was shooting video. This before anybody can shoot a video now. Anybody can go shoot a video now. You can shoot a video on iPhone now if you want to.
Right.
but nobody wasn't really shooting videos around here back then like you guys was. So talk about that time of life, man.
That was
after Night Mob, and you was collaborating with a lot of artists.
I collaborated with Volcanic the Don.
Facts.
It's cold outside.
That's my favorite
Oh
joint.
my God, man.
That's my joint.
I don't even
When
know
it's
what's going on.
cold
Oh
outside.
man. Sometimes you need a hug.
That joint hard, bro.
I hate
Legendary
that,
record,
but
bro.
it's a dope song. It's got
Bruh.
a dope message, man. But it is it's one of them songs I just want to just kind of throw in the damn backyard and bury it.
But what? It's joint classic, bro. You know what that song remind me of, bro? And I'm thankful for life. We here. We still. It's Big Motion.
Yeah.
But that remind me of the old something, bro.
Or something.
When it
The
was
Raw-
when it was
Raw
all
Dog.
when it was all good.
I ain't gonna never say it was all good, man.
It was all good back then, bro. It was more money around.
I know DJ Al was.
We was
jumping.
younger then.
Shout outs to DJ Al. Because
That was a good time.
I'ma tell you
that was a
what.
good time, bro.
Your pops is the main person that helped me push my music.
Yeah.
If I had some music and I wanted to throw it on a CD or a mix that he was dropping that week or whatever,
Yeah.
I would bring it and he would throw it on the mix. And I'll be,
Always, man.
and he would always do that.
Always support, man.
There's another DJ out here,
Yeah.
and shout outs to him.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say no names,
Uh-oh.
but you know, I seen him or whatever,
I
and
kind of want to know the
I
name.
was kind of growing into my music,
Yeah.
Do it,
and
though.
I gave him a CD,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted him to, check it out or whatever. And he put it in his back pocket, and before I left the doggone scene, I seen it on the ground, and I'm like, damn.
Talk heavy.
That's crazy.
I'm like, bro, like for real. But
heavy.
it was what it was,
Yeah.
and I had some learning to do, and I
Yeah.
had some maturing, not just maturing, but they had to know who I was.
Yeah.
Anybody can just hand
But I
me
mean,
CDs, but
but
go ahead.
I mean to cut you off, but we've been doing promotions forever.
Yeah,
So we've been passing out CDs and
Right.
stuff.
yeah,
And at the end of the night, they be all over the bar, in the bathroom. Guess what we do? Pick them back up, wipe them off, take them to the next event.
Okay.
It costs money. But that's just people, man. Some
Yeah.
people value stuff. But one thing I learned when you go out of town, it seems like when you go out of town,
they support you.
they support it. They can't believe it's free.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if you go to different cities, they like, this is free? I don't owe you nothing for this?
I'm gonna tell you, there was a CD that I had. It's called 9 to 5, and it's on SoundCloud. I was Big Rome at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Big
But-
Rome.
Big Rome, aka June 2nd.
I know that. Yeah, tell
So
me
it was
about
9 to 5. I had a bunch of CDs. I had like 500 CDs or whatever like that. I was standing out here on the corner trying to sell them. I went to the Young's Market off of 15 and doggone man.
You hustling. Old
And the
school.
chick doggone say, get a job. I say, dang, like hurt me. You know what I'm saying? But I kept on pushing. It was like, y'all ain't got nothing else better to do. But I'm still pushing. I'm still pushing, And I'm selling a few CDs, but not much.
Yeah.
Well, I ended up going to Michigan. And I went there. That was 2009. I went up to Michigan or whatever. I had that whole pack of CDs. I had a job. I sold them all before the week was up.
See?
Damn.
And I sold them for $5 each.
Yeah, so it's all about demographics sometimes, man.
Yeah.
Just like that.
We don't appreciate stuff around here, man, sometimes.
Oh,
but
they hated me over here.
cost of living is so high other places, they can't believe it's free.
They can't.
This is free?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't gotta give you nothing for this.
Yeah.
So but at the end of the day, man, it's still big for you the things that you've done, man, and really putting in that work.
Yeah.
Because no matter if you're not doing music no more yourself, all that is part of your journey got you where you are now, man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, most
talk about why it was important for you to get into engineering, man, and really cultivate that sound for the city and beyond the city.
Engineering kind of came naturally after I was making beats all the time.
Yeah.
Me and TNT even made a couple beats.
Big
together.
shout out TNT.
Yep. So shout outs to TNT and shout outs to Taj and all them boys that
Yeah,
doggone
man.
came out of something.
Man, we moving right now,
I'm
man.
telling you, man.
We moving right now. I'm definitely excited
We
about
blessed. We blessed to have so many.
it. It's a
people
hub. It's something
come out
going
of-
on right now,
Yeah,
man.
there's so many people that came out of something that they just don't realize all of them heavy hitters that you hear about.
Yeah.
I mean, whether it's La Kim, shout outs to all the producers too, man.
Big
Like I
shout
said,
La Kim.
We all right here from something, man. Right here from the Merc, man.
Yeah, man.
Big Motion. Right
Big
here,
Motion,
doggone.
yeah. They got
right here in the
ties.
It's
Merc.
still working,
You feel
man.
me?
Huh?
Or they got ties.
Got
to
ties,
something,
man.
You feel me? Like
Yeah.
what's that DJ I hit you up? Premier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
DJ Premier got ties here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Joe Budden got ties
it's
here.
a lot of talent that came out the
sure.
city, and that's why we, like I said, that's why we created this show. We gonna try to get everybody on here,
Yeah.
because you got these guys started rapping yesterday, and they think it just started.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
thing
Oh,
been
no,
going
man.
on, man.
I mean, you
This
look
thing
at,
been going on, man.
Man.
That's life.
it is.
It's
I mean,
like-
that's
Yeah,
why
man.
I salute doggone like somebody like 2 Chainz and Yo Gotti, especially Yo Gotti, man, because Yo Gotti was going when Gucci Man and when Young Jeezy was popping, and Yo Gotti still was kind of like floating. You know, he wasn't really blown, but he kind of
Yeah.
stayed in his lane and just kind of kept on pushing.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep,
And
yep.
somehow down the line, like 10 years later,
yeah,
it just went boom,
he's working for him,
right
man.
on him.
I
Like,
think the first record that took was that 5-star that
Okay.
really blew up.
Yeah.
Like
You know,
nationwide.
beyond that
Yeah.
5-star.
so like he was always underground, but he always had a buzz, but it was just not a heavy enough buzz to like put him on that big platform. But I don't think he really wanted to be up there like that. I think he was riding that lane right there. He was kind of fine,
Good.
you know. So
Yeah, man. Talk about some of the, ups and downs of being an engineer, man.
man, I had my my barn. Before I had the barn, I was in the laundry room, and when I got
Humble beginnings.
I was in there, and I wanted to get a barn, and I was getting flack about getting a barn or whatever, but I got it. I just went and did it,
Right.
and then I wanted to fix it up, and people yelling at me about, oh, why you spending all that money? I went and bought it, and then I fixed up the barn, and I did everything to get it right, and it blew up, and then from there, whatever.
That joint was nice though, man.
It was real nice,
Yeah, man.
and then I ended up losing it when I moved out there where I'm at now, and they told me I couldn't have that there, so I lost it, and I had recorded Finesse 2 times in the building that I was renting, and I lost that because there was smoking in there and a little bunch of everything else, so I lost that, and for like 4 or 5 months I've been trapping out the hotels. I'm gonna still grinding it out, and then you get a little win or whatever from the grapevine. Oh yeah, June kind of like, he ain't really doing. Nah, man, I'm still getting it.
Still grinding,
I'm
man.
still grinding.
Right.
I'm not gonna let it stop me.
Still grinding,
And then
man.
next thing you know, I get another building. I got another building now.
What's the address on the new building, bro?
800 Miller Road, man.
Pop it on 'em.
June 2nd Studios.
Pop
You
it
can check
on
it out on Google.
For real.
Pop it
Google
on.
June 2nd Studios right there, man.
So what gave you that drive, man? Because a lot of people give up. A lot of people say, man,
It's hard,
I'm
man.
done.
You gotta know what you want. You gotta know what you're living for. You gotta know what you're living for. I could get a 9 to 5. I've always been a working man. I got 6 kids. I've been married for. I'm in with the same old lady since
Big
I was
shout,
doggone
big
16.
Big shout.
So, like, it's hard to stay focused on what you want to do, and everybody telling you what you should do. But that's just not for me. I can go to a 9 to 5 and I'll be there for 2 or 3 years, and I'm hating this job every single time I go there, and I'm drained out, and I'm not living. When I'm doing something I like to do, I'm living. Like every day, it's just like I'm just getting back to it. It's like, yeah, okay, I just get up ready to go,
Yeah.
ready to do it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
yeah.
That's what I love about it.
Yeah.
To be able to set my own hours, and if I say, you know what, I'm going home. I'm about to go in with my wife, and we about to go and get something to
Man,
eat.
that's
and chill.
freedom, man.
Boom.
Heck yeah.
We just chilling.
That's freedom, man. That's big, man.
Yeah, man.
Some people just not made for a 9 to 5.
No.
For some that are, shout to them. We all play a part. Consumers, entrepreneurs. We all need each other.
We do.
But that's big for you to be able to take your passion and make a living off it, man. Because a lot of people here recently are seeking that, especially
Yeah.
after the pandemic.
And God willing,
Yeah.
I'll continue. You know
Man,
what I'm saying?
man, you gonna keep going, man.
I'm gonna, but we can't see the future. And when we fall, if we fall, don't down that man for falling.
Yeah,
It's okay.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Let him go through his journey, and then maybe another door might be open for something completely different than what he used to already been doing.
Right.
Exactly.
So just help him up. Help him back up.
That's a
Let
good
him get on
word.
his feet.
That's a good word, man. You back. You know, you rolling now. You never stop rolling.
Oh no.
So that's big, man. And what would you say? You know, as far as with the artists, man. Like, what did you see? You know, in the artists that's coming up right now, man. You've been doing it for a long time, man. You know, how the artists evolving.
Oh man. Before I even jump on that, real quick, all the people that I recorded for the last 2.5 years, out there in that barn recording, man. Every single month, somebody been killed or locked up that I recorded, and it's tough to talk with, like I'm talking to y'all, and then tomorrow find out that somebody gone.
Yeah.
That's not a good feeling.
Yeah.
When you see people trying to get on the rise or trying to get on the grind, and how happy they be in the studio. Like when they come in and they laughing and it seems like they kids again. It's almost like, damn, like we in here, man, we enjoying ourselves. And then when you leave, you back to the streets and you got to deal with the real world. So I would just say, man, to the people that's recording and everything, man, listen, y'all, we're thinning out, and we need to love each other for real. I know we're doing the music, and I know the culture is like what we got, but we got to be supporting each other, and we can't keep taking each other off the streets. We can be rising, and there's a lot of us that could really have been blown up by now if they had just been here. You know what I'm saying? There's a war going on even right now, and there's some real dope ass artists that just need to keep going, man. And I'd hate for anything. I want them to grow, and I want them to keep prospering and keep growing. I don't want nothing to stop that. So, man, God bless them too, man.
Man, you gave an interesting perspective that I'm pretty sure a lot of engineers and producers can probably relate to around the country, with a lot of the, you know, gangster rap or drill rap or whatever you want to call it. Because, you know, that's something that's happening around the country, man, with people that's, you know, national artists, on the come up artists.
Yeah.
You know, that's a lot of trauma to deal with as an engineer, man. So it's crazy that you even spoke on that. So,
Most definitely.
Yeah, man. So how do you you know, push through that, man, and stay focused on the work?
I'm a man of God, most definitely. I'm a big man of God, and I believe that what we do is all counted for. What you do and what you say, it's all accounted for. You know, you're gonna reap what you sow, and I'm trying to sow good seeds. You know,
definitely.
So, and I'm hoping to reap all those seeds that I did right. So I'm just trying to just stay on the safe pastures, man. That's all I am. And I deal with a lot of trap and hard, and you know, and we all grew up right here from the grind. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like we not with y'all. It's not like that we don't understand what you're going through. Right. I just know that there's a better solution.
Yeah.
Because my mind is stuck on that, I can see things a little bit clearer.
Word, man. So, you know, step into the creative side, man.
Yeah.
What's some advice you give some of the artists out there? 'Cause you see so many artists coming through. So just creatively, what do you see that you could, you know, lend some advice to some of the artists that you see coming through? We still trying to crack through as far as South Carolina goes.
Practice your music before you come to the studio. That's a plus. That can always make your day go by so much easier, because when you don't know, it saves some money, because you could have done that song. I know some guys that can just get a song done literally 10-15 minutes. They done. Now I'm in there mixing, and now we just sitting there just cleaning it up, getting it just sounding amazing. But I got time. You know, as opposed to, you know, going all the way to the last 2 or 3 minutes and then be like, yo, throw some drops and everything in there, and I got to doggone try to get it to sound right, but you want me to doggone do all this fixing and cleaning with 3 minutes, and that's hard to do, you know.
Really impossible, really.
But I make it work, you know. But it just, you know, you could have had so much more, you know.
Right. You've been doing this for a minute, man. So I want to ask you this question right here. You've seen the evolution of music. Because, you know, coming up, for me, when you hear about, man, he don't even write. It was always Big J. We ain't heard about everybody doing that. But now everybody do that. Yeah. So, you know, what you feel about it, man? Punching in, writing. What you like the best?
See, the thing is, I love the fact that you can punch in. I mean, punch in makes it sound even cleaner sometimes. You know, as long as you're not coming up. This is the thing about when I say about the freestyles and not knowing any words. When you punching in, if you got your lyrics already together and you punch in, you already know how you want to say the words. So when you punch in, you just kind of just jump straight to it.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to come up with words and you're trying to punch in, you don't really realize your cadence and how you're trying to come out, you know. So sometimes that can be shaky, but I feel like if you can just kind of learn that, or just not only just the engineer part or the studio part, but I mean, don't get a good song and then do a graphic design that looks like it was drawn off a piece of paper. You know, because when you put it out there and I look at it and I'm seeing the Baby and all them tapes or whatever, and then I see yours and I see it looks kind of choppy, I'm probably not even going to click on it. Even if the quality is good, I'm not even going to click on it because of the cover. So the cover got to be good, the sound got to be good, and the visuals got to be good. If you all three of those good, then you got a good steady track. And it's now it's just promotion and advertising and just pushing, you know.
So you think we kind of found our sound yet, South Carolina?
Oh man, I think I'm part of the creation of that.
Definitely, man.
I'm gonna be honest.
Pop it, man.
Man,
big motion, man.
Man, I most definitely gave a different, unique sound to Sumter and to the surrounding areas. You know? And we really pushed out, and like I said, that's when TNT was even here. Before he blew up. You know, we was creating this sound, and next thing you know, that same sound went out to the mainstream, and you hear NBA YoungBoys on the beats of the sound that was created here in Sumter.
That's why I'm trying to get the story out, man.
Yeah,
I'm passionate about this shit, man.
All right.
Like I remember going to TNT studio, hanging out with TNT, hearing these sounds. I've been seeing June 2nd working for a minute. Like a lot of stuff came from here, man.
Yeah.
We cultivated a lot of stuff.
Yes. All
you know, we might not get the credit, but
and it's sad
it's gonna come.
But it's gonna come. Sometimes it just takes
got a
this
story,
time.
man.
We have a big story, and when we get this documentary out here,
promise you,
man, we ready to get this documentary or something.
I remember those days, man. I remember those days. I remember those sounds. I done been in sessions.
Right.
Like I remember. So when I see,
what y'all think would take us over the hump?
Hey, June, talk to me.
I would say we don't do no advertising. I'm not just talking about promo. That's not gonna. When you're on your Facebook or you're on your Instagram, when you're scrolling down and all something pops up like a commercial or something like that, and it says, "Click here to see more," or "Click here to go to the website." That's because somebody paid for an ad, so that it's going to you. So even though I'm not your friend, I clicked. I made an ad, so it's gonna pop up on your timeline no matter what.
No matter what.
After 7 times that you see something or whatever, you
talk
remember
to him. Talk to him.
You see it one time, you see it again. About the 7th time you see that same thing, if it's a poster and you see it on this wall here, and then you go to the club and you see it over there in the bathroom stall, and then you come back and then you see it at Young's Market over there, and then all of a sudden the moment they go out there and perform, you like, ain't that the same dude that was on that poster? Ain't that the same dude that was advertisement? You would never know about a burger from Burger King unless they advertised it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the next hump.
You dropping jewels right now.
That's what we got to do. We got to take that bread, put doggone $50 a week on advertisement. Take the song. You already got the song done. You already got the video done. You got it already. Sound exchange. You got everything set up on DistroKid or whatever that you got to do. And now you got $50 coming out every week on advertisements. If you do that with the same song for 6 months, I think it would be way further than where we at right now.
Way further. Yeah. And really, it's because I teach that to my small business owners.
Yeah.
And I do a lot of stuff like that myself. It's really an investment.
It's an investment.
Because you're going to get the money back on the other end.
You will.
It's a guarantee.
Pay for the how is they going to pay for a product that doesn't exist?
It's a guarantee.
It's a guarantee.
The problem is,
and if I put 100, the investment going to double back.
Exactly. And then, like I said, and they're just constantly throwing in somebody's face.
Yeah.
If you constantly throw it in their face or whatever, eventually your brain starts to remember what's going on.
Right.
So, like I said, so when they finally perform on stage, because see, that's the problem, is they get the song and they hurry up and want to run to the stage. I don't know you.
Exactly.
So how can I invest my time to listen.
Right.
But if I seen you constantly and I see these flyers and I keep hearing samples of the song constantly on my timeline, so when you perform, I'm like, yo, that's that song.
Right.
I'm already sold. I'm gonna listen to it.
Especially if it's good.
Especially if it's good.
Especially if it's mixed by June 2nd.
Oh man, that's gonna go
So,
crazy.
man, how you got your name? Hold on. First of all, because we got to say bigger than something, because I done had artists on here from everywhere,
Yeah.
and they recording with you.
Yeah.
But everybody call you something different. Turn them up, June.
Turn me
Turn
up,
me,
June.
turn them, June.
June the 2nd.
June the 2nd. What is your actual name for the people, man?
I got two.
He don't even know.
Nah, because on my BMI, I'm June 2nd.
June
Yeah.
2nd.
June 2nd.
Okay.
But
I like.
I
Turn Me
go
Up,
by
June.
Turn Me Up June.
Yeah, I like that.
Turn me up, June. So it's not turn them up, June.
Turn me
They
up.
love
up,
call you.
June.
They love call
Turn
you.
'em- it's
They
just
love. I'm like, who you
turn-
be recording with? Turn them up, June, man.
I turn them up, but I need them to. But
So how
yeah,
you got the
Third
name?
name.
How you got those two names though?
well, June 2nd came when I went to Michigan, and I was J Room, Big Room. You know what I'm saying? And I was different. I was feeling myself. I was somebody that I didn't really quite know. You know, I was changing. I was 22, man, and I was like, it's a new beginning. June 2nd is my birthday, and I was like, I'm not the same dude I was at Sumter High. I'm a different person now. So this is my new beginning. So June 2nd, and that's what I stuck with. And when I said June 2nd, it was almost like how 2 Chainz changed his name from Titty Boy.
Yeah.
It was like, that's it.
I like.
Oh
that.
yeah.
That's it.
like that.
And it stuck. It stuck like unanimous decision. Like that's it right there.
Right.
And everybody started calling me just June 2nd. And then I did a song with Ron G or whatever, and we had a song on the radio. And I was with Buddha Rat and all of them. And
What's the name of the song, man? Plug it.
Take
Big
Off.
shout Ron G.
Take Off with me, June 2nd, and Ron G, called Take Off.
Man, that was a special time when Buddha Rat was on the radio.
Man.
Now he's on the radio
Swag.
now, but he's not on Urban.
Yeah.
That was a
I-
special time.
You know what? The
man.
thing is, and shout outs to the dude that did the interview with us at the radio station. He had died in a car accident. He was out there.
Okay.
He worked for the radio station also with Buddha Rat. So
Word.
shout outs to him, man. And God bless him too, because like I said, he was real humble with us.
Oh, DJ Blaze.
Yep, that's his name.
Oh,
DJ Blaze.
yeah, man. Big
DJ
shout
Blaze.
DJ Blaze,
Yeah.
RP DJ Blaze,
Yeah,
man.
Shout out, man.
He one of my favorite DJs,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah,
man.
most definitely.
I done been in buildings, he done shook the building up crazy.
And he was real humble and real
Yeah.
cool with a lot of people. man.
Always cool, a lot of energy.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So after that or whatever, then I was just recording people, and I had this chick that came in here or whatever. I don't know if she want me to say her name, but Tahaya. She come through or whatever, and she was like, I was like, "What, you gonna rap?" She told me, I ain't rap. I was like, "Well, just go in there and say something or whatever." And she went in there. And she was like, "Turn me up, Joe." I was like, "Oh shit, I like that. Like, that's good. You good right there. That's it."
Yeah.
I sampled that. I was like, "That's dope." I just put that on everything I did. That was hot.
Yeah, that had the tag,
That
man.
was the tag.
And that tag is, man, that
that
tag
thing all
me
the time.
everywhere, bro.
Yeah. So shout out to her, man.
Everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Talk about
I actually compensated her for that too, man.
Yeah?
I did. I was
That's
like,
big,
look, you know what? You deserve something too. Here you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's honorable of you, man. That's honorable
So
of you,
yeah,
man.
word.
Well, it's 2023, man, as we know. We going into the second quarter right now,
Most
man.
definitely.
What are some things you want to accomplish this year, man? If it's December 31st, we're about to go into 24,
Well,
what is something you want to look back and be like, yeah, I did that right there?
well, the first quarter was my grind. I was trying to get this doggone studio and get everything back up and running.
yeah.
Second quarter, man, I got my own interview stuff that I got going on. Also,
What's the name of the platform?
It's called Carolina Backyard.
Big shout, man. We got to come on there and chop it up, man.
Yeah, man.
Right.
So I got a lot of that going on, and then I've been also talking to my man's doggone Sama also or whatever. We
Big shout, Summer Nice.
we talking about starting up the podcast also.
Okay.
So we just got a lot of things that we still got to work out, but I want to make sure that I'm solidified in my spot, in my space of what I got going on for my brand first. You know, once I get that established and rolling, then I'm opening up the doors for as many people as I probably can.
That's big,
you
man.
know.
We need more media, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, that's really what I'm pushing, because I want to be able to, you know, we had entrepreneurs in here, rappers, DJs. We invite anybody that's having motion, that want to get the word out about something. And we want to be able to say, hey, man, you can go over here and do an interview too.
Yeah.
And then we can create like a circuit.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because, you know, every other city got the circuit. So we need a circuit. I think that's one of the things we missing.
Couple of things. When it comes, like, because I recorded Polo, I done recorded Count Up, I done recorded Tay Blocker, I done recorded, I got a song with Rennie Rucci.
Oh, yeah.
I got a song.
Talk heavy.
I got a song with Rob Bigavell and Rennie Rucci called Get to the Bag. No, Just Like Me.
Yeah.
Just Like Me. That's the name of it. Then I got another one with Cusco the Fool. He came down here with y'all.
Big shot, Cusco.
Moon
Blue
Rock.
Cheese. Yeah, Moon Rock
Moon
go
Rock
crazy.
yeah. And there's a lot of people that been on the platforms out there in the off the block or whatever. A lot of them people that was on there that I recorded. You know, it's kind of,
man, talk to him, June.
You know, Creek Sosa,
Big shout Creek Sosa,
all them boys, Tone G, Doggone, all them boys I done recorded, man.
Man, we got a lot of bubbling artists right now.
Yeah, we
man.
do.
And all of them, you done put your hands on all of them, man.
Yeah, most
and
definitely.
and you know, we getting into the media space. We interviewing a lot of them too. And like I said, I already knew you was a big dog in the game.
Yeah,
but I'm talking about everybody that done came through here, and we get all type of people come through here.
Finesse
All
two
the
times.
But we big shout definitely Finesse two
I
times.
recorded
Plug.
that too. So yeah.
And a lot of artists that's got that, they got that buzz, they bubbling right
Yeah.
now. They still, June, like,
yeah.
your name pop up. So that's big, man.
Yeah, man. I'm just
Much success
I'm
for you
just
this
thankful.
year.
I'm thankful. I'm humble.
Yeah.
And I'm consistent. And I'm just hoping that I'm just consistent. That's it. So.
Yeah,
That's
I
love,
was
man.
thinking that the whole time. He always been consistent.
Yeah, man. You never stop, man.
Sure.
Through it all, man.
Yeah, man.
So, you know, that's another, you know, thing to pivot into for anybody that may be an engineer, artist, whatever it is they may be trying to do, man. Give them a word of advice. If you could tell them one thing, you know, they trying to figure this thing out. They going through turmoil, you know.
Everything that we do can make money. I don't care if it's selling shirts. I don't care if it's engineering, cutting hair, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Make it your own.
Mm.
Be an entrepreneur of your craft
Mm.
and sell it. And don't let up because somebody says, oh, you're not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, don't charge as much.
Mm.
But sell it.
Mm-hmm.
And don't stop selling it.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to always talk about you. I'm not the biggest fan of Kanye West beats, but because of Kanye West and who he is, they're going to buy his beats.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter how ugly your shoe is.
Mm-hmm.
Doggone Kobe Bryant had one of the ugliest shoes in the world. But they was buying them.
Kobe, man.
Shout outs to Kobe. It didn't stop him. He was selling them. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Sell your product and make it happen and go for what you believe. Like if you believe in it to be something that's successful, do it and grind and try to make it your own. Do it.
That's a word, man, from June 2nd, man.
Word.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Legendary engineer in the building.
From engineer to artist, which one would you like? What do you like the most?
I love it.
What's the difference between both of those?
Artistry or whatever, I love making music. I listen to music. When I hear a beat, I'll either sing on it or I rap on it. It just depends. But I love the music. I'm in love with it. So I always hear what it needs.
Yeah.
And, okay. So another question for you. So being on the opposite side of the scientist side of the of the music, right? Do you like enjoy listening to music other than like creating it yourself? You know what I'm talking about?
I love creating it also though. I just don't have as much time. But I love creating music, and every music, all the songs that I have putting out, and which you can check me out June 2nd. If you just type up June 2nd topic, you'll find some of the music that I have. And I have some real inspiring and dope ass music.
You got good music, man.
I'm telling you, and it's just because I can hear it. But I love recording.
You just put
I think I love doing it all the same.
Put the Ja Morant record out. You know, he was going through a lot of ups and downs. That was hard. The Dear Ja record, man.
Yeah.
That was hard, man.
And that was just a tribute to him.
Yeah.
I just wanted him to know that, you know, I want you to know you could do better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that, we rocking for you.
That's a fact,
man.
And if doors close, that's okay.
Yeah.
Keep pushing, man. You're young and you can still move. Like, doors are gonna close on you. Doors are gonna close. But either keep trying to pry that door back open or work around it. There's something else that's open. So I mean, more power to you, Josh. Just keep going, man. You still young, keep doing your thing.
Something.
Yeah.
Superstar.
Man.
Back to the music real quick. So when you listen to a song, I'll give you an example. For me, when I listen to especially one of artists that I know or whatever, I listen to the song at least 3 times.
Yeah. The
first time I listen to straight vocals, whatever the lyrics are, right? Second time I play it right back and I listen to the beat. The third time it's enjoyable after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you listen to it?
I listen especially when it's too many lyrics going on, I probably just hear the beat first.
Okay.
That's the first thing that drives me. Once I get across that beat or whatever, I'll listen to the lyrics. And I'm going in and out a lot. But yeah, I'll hear that song and then I'll listen to the lyrics. And I'm driven on that. So.
Word. So can we expect some music from you? I know you was inspired. You know what was going on with Jai, threw that out there, man, and that was dope. So can we expect some music from you though?
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna continue to try to drop something every now and then or whatever. I'm like I said, to me, I'm not pressed about dropping anything. When it comes to me, I just drop it, and then that be it. But please continue to expect things to be dropped by June 2nd.
Right.
It will be June 2nd. It won't be Turn Me Up June. My artistry when it comes to my
June
my
2nd,
is
man.
June 2nd. So
word.
And then if you hear anything engineered, it's Turn Me Up June. So
yeah, man. Plug your social media and all that real quick, man.
Turn Me Up June on everything. Turn Me Up June on YouTube. Turn Me Up June on Facebook, on Instagram. And also, I'm starting up something that, like I said, it's Carolina Backyard. So you can probably type that up on Instagram too and get that. But everything is Turn Me Up June. June 2nd studio. That's my. That's where you can lock in at or whatever. You can Google it or whatever if you need to book a session or whatever. Just let me know.
And if I'm an artist, why should they come to you?
I mean, just because I'm dope. That's pretty much it.
Pop it.
I'm dope.
Big motion.
But I would advise you to constantly be able to be free to jump around. If you like Lakim or KJ or Big Southern, shout out to Big Southern,
those brothers.
All them boys or whatever, they working. And we, like I said, it's only 24 hours. 8 of them hours you got to sleep. Couple hours you got to eat with, so you ain't got but 8 hours pretty much to record. And we got way too many artists in Sumter, so I can't get them all. So Lakim can't get them all, I can't get them all, Big Southern can't get them all, we all can't get them all. So it's room. Shout out to Marco. You know what I'm saying? We can't get them all, so there's enough room for us to eat, y'all. Just do not lowball. Because I'm telling you, like when y'all come in the game, it's okay that y'all coming in and you want to work and you want to be an engineer. Don't drop y'all price to no $25. You're going to get everybody to try to come to y'all. Then they get upset. Then they come back over here to me. But by that time, I done lost some money because you done dropped it too low.
Right.
So just kind of like tap in with the engineers and we can work together, and we'll push things your way or whatever. But don't underbid yourself. That's the main thing. We all have to eat in here, and we can get more money, but we can't be lowballing. Can't do that.
And
that's a bar, man. We deal with that at DJing too.
Oh man.
As far as being like boss and all that type stuff, right? But you got to deal with so many different artists, and everybody ain't the same. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like, what's the vibe inside your studio? Do you have like laws, like rules? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you follow?
No guns, and now you can't smoke in there neither now. So, but my main thing is no guns. Okay. I'm getting older, and I'm sick of seeing my people die.
Right.
I'm over it, man. I got 6 kids. I got 4 boys and 2 girls. Statistics tell me that one of my boys could be harmed before they even hit 30. I don't want that for none of my boys. I want my boys to grow.
Right.
And I want them to be able to bury me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to bury my kids.
Right.
I really want to see my boys grow. And every time I come home and they say dad and they dog gonna give me a hug or they tell me about their school, I'm like, damn right. I love that.
Right.
I do not want to see them die. And I don't want to see none of these my guys that come in the studio. Shout out to all the young boys, man. Y'all turning up, man, and y'all can be so much more. But I'm sick and tired of leaving and then hearing about one of y'all dead. I'm sick of that. Put the guns down, y'all. Like, listen, it's not gonna get you nowhere. Once you doggone pull that trigger, it's over. You can't doggone retaliate. You can't come back from that. Right. I done fought so many people growing up off of Red Bay and South Side. We done fought so much. I mean, these hands. I mean, I'm gonna whoop your ass now. Don't come. I'm telling you, don't come. I'm gonna whoop your ass. But that's the end of it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, man.
At the
That's
end of the
old
day,
school,
when a couple years go by, or whatever, some of the guys that fight. Man, I'm some of them boys that we fought are my best boys now. Like they my dogs. So like, chill, y'all. Chill.
Yeah.
Sit it down for a second. Think about it. Talk it over. If we got a doggone set up a meeting, that's another thing I would love for us to do. Like let's set up a meeting. Let's talk it out. I mean, I would love to do a versus. If y'all want to do versus, let's do a versus. You know what I'm saying? But let's chop it up and let's get to the bottom of this, y'all. Right. And let's leave the murder out of it, please.
Find some alternative ways, man, to channel that energy.
Channel it differently, please.
We definitely appreciate you coming through here, man. You know it's a hip hop show, so I gotta ask you a hip hop question, man. Top 5 rappers dead or alive. Who you got, brother? Before you get up out of here.
DMX. There's no particular order.
No order.
Jay-Z. I feel like Jay-Z is the GOAT. He can come on any station, anything, and he can pull up any beat, and he's gonna rap it and never slip.
Talk about it.
Never. He will not slip.
Yeah.
Every word that he say is articulated.
Yeah.
Every word.
Yeah.
You understand every word. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Hove, man, I'm telling you, he dope.
My favorite.
Gotta give it to doggone R. Kelly, man. R. Kelly, one of the greatest. Greatest. Matter of fact, you got it right there. What is that, dog? Chocolate Factory? Is that the Chocolate Factory?
One of them.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Two more. Rappers.
I gotta be rappers though.
We do R&B next. Switch it up.
Shout outs to. Oh man, I want to give it either Kanye. And Tupac. Did I say Tupac?
Nah, not yet.
Wow, I didn't put
Tupac.
You got one more.
I can't even.
One more.
I can't put Biggie in that.
Huh?
I can't. Because Tupac had multiple songs. I mean, how many songs you know from doggone Biggie?
I'm not gonna.
I gotta ask you.
We're not gonna do that.
How many songs do you know about Biggie?
Top 5. One more.
All right.
We're not gonna do that.
All right.
Another episode.
Oh man. Give me.
Yeah, Big can't make the list, huh?
Oh no, you can't. You can't make the list. Can't make it. Sorry.
One more, bro.
2 Chainz. No, Future.
Okay.
Future, okay.
We can appreciate that. Now,
R&B.
top 5 producers, man.
June 2nd. Turn me up, June. Lock Him. Swiss Beats. Dr. Dre. Timberland.
That's big, bro. I like that. Brother. Turn me up, June 2nd.
Yes, sir.
Legendary engineer, man. You hear that tag on all the songs, man. Your favorite rappers, engineer.
Yeah.
We appreciate you for coming by, my brother. We're going to get over there to the backyard, to talk to you and your team.
Yeah.
But, man, just keep working, man.
Most definitely.
I've been seeing you working all this time, man. You're a staple in the community. You're needed in the community. You are essential to the community.
Thank you.
Because you got all these guys doing music, and I mean, they could be doing a million other things, and they probably are, but it's certain times of their day they with you recording, man. And that to me, I can respect a man who's doing something productive.
Yeah.
So man, you appreciate it here, man. Big Motion Podcast.
Big
You're
Motion
welcome to come back
Podcast.
anytime. You're
Music
a Big Motion all-star. Talk to him, man.
We turning up, man.
June 2nd, legendary.
Yes, sir.
We out, man. I go by the name of Bezo803 on the social media. This is my co-host right here.
$sign Mikey, man. Appreciate
$sign Mikey.
Exclusive interview. We catch y'all next time. We out.